What's up, guys? 3 reasons why you should integrate resistance training into your training program and why it reigns supreme over various other forms of conditioning. Really, most people want to some degree, everybody wants to feel good about themselves. They want to feel confident. They want to look better naked. Resistance training is going to be hands down one of the best things that you can do to do so. One of the examples that I love a lot is resistance training and building more lean body mass, which is a byproduct of resistance training done properly with adequate protein and nutrition, sleep and whatnot. It's like building equity in, let's say, a house that you own, versus a lot of people are stuck in this mindset of, oh, I just ate a hamburger and I drank some wine last night, so I'm going to go to my spin class so I can burn it off. That's akin to paying off a credit card debt. So I've slammed a bunch of charges on my credit card and now I need to kind of catch up from that. So I want you to think about resistance training as building equity in your body. It's estimated that your basal metabolic rate will increase 6 to 10 calories per pound of muscle, and when we include your total daily energy expenditure, that could be upwards of 50 calories per day. Your basal metabolic rate is how much energy that's required to fuel your brain, to fuel your digestion, to fuel your cardiac system, just for you to be able to function. So this is the energy if you laid in bed all day and didn't do anything. Now, on top of your basal metabolic rate, we also have your total daily energy expenditure. So it's estimated that if you add 1 pound of muscle, that you could see benefits of an additional 50 calories is burned per day just by some good resistance training protocols that you've integrated into your training program. The second thing that I want to talk about is the functional benefits. So when I talk about functionality, I'm thinking about the needs of your daily life. So if I'm a gardener, I'm going to be sitting down in kind of a stoop position for long periods of time. If I'm a mailman, I'm going to be walking a lot. If I'm just a general person, I might be placing things over my head and reaching and turning in different ways. Training functionally, so that would be not non-functional training, which would be using a Cybex machine, using pulleys and cables that are on very guided tracks of planes of movements. So functional training would be using your body weight as resistance, using odd objects such as stones and kettlebells and dumbbells. The benefits of functional training is that it helps you in life. It makes you more resilient. Like one of our friends says, Jake Sains, it makes you tougher and harder to kill. We've always looked at people who are in really good shape and have a lot of lean body mass, and when those sorts of people get into car accidents, I know this is anecdotal, they just seem like they're harder to kill. They weigh a little bit more. They have more lean body mass and they're thus more resilient. So training functionally relates to many other aspects of life, but I just want you to think harder and stronger and more difficult to kill. And the final piece is aesthetics. Is everybody wants to look good, and whether we use the adjective of toning or sculpting or adding lean body mass, it's all the same thing. Is we're adding more muscle mass to your frame, which generally in the context of today's life is a more beautiful thing to look at. So I want you to take home that resistance training should be something that should be integrated consistently into your training program for the metabolic, for the functional, and for the aesthetic effects. Thanks.